2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz sticker rundown. What options came with it and what did it cost? Well, good afternoon everybody and welcome back to Rob Motive MT. Today we're going to take a look at the sticker for the 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz and see what this thing actually costs. You know, I found this valuable when I was doing my search. I was looking around the web and I didn't find a lot of folks that were talking about what comes with it and what the sticker price is. So we're going to run through that and let you know. So let's start off. I'll show you the sticker here. First of all, it is a 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz SEL Premium all-wheel drive. And I think this is the best trim level. I think you get a little more than what you actually need with it, but not too much, just right. One note up here, it does mention the crash or safety test. This vehicle was too new, so it did not have that yet, so it isn't rated. Mine is blue stone, if you're wondering what the color is, gray interior. Now, let's start off at the top. These are the standard features. It comes with a 5-year, 60,000-mile new vehicle warranty. It comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. An awesome warranty, I think. Next, a 7-year, unlimited mile anti-perforation warranty. Then we have 3 years, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance. So for 3 years, I'm not going to have to pay basically for oil changes, tire pressure, rotation, any other fluids that it might take. Next up, a 5-year unlimited mile roadside assistance. So if you do have troubles, you've got 5 years for them to show up and then Hyundai will pay for it. Limited warranties, see dealer for details, blah, blah, blah. Then we have advanced safety technology, the nanny features. Forward collision avoidance assist. We have lane keeping assist. And let me mention something about the lane keeping assist. I had that actually on, or it was on when I picked up the Santa Cruz. And it's pretty aggressive. It actually almost felt like the front end was sliding a little bit. That's the sensation I got when it kicked in. I didn't realize at first what it was, and I didn't know how to turn it off. And by the way, if you want to turn it off, there is a button on the steering wheel. You hold it down until it goes off. To turn it back on, you do the same thing. Hold it down and it will reactivate. I'm not really a big fan of that feature. Moving on, we have driver attention warning, rear occupant alert. That's a little blurb you get that says to make sure you check the back seats when you get out so that you don't leave anything or anyone in there that you don't want to. Blind spot collision avoidance assist, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, safety exit warning immobilizer, electronic stability control with traction control, ABS, with electronic brake force distribution. And we have downhill brake control, hill start assist control, a lot of safety features in here. Front side, and side curtain airbags with rollover sensors. Tire pressure monitoring system with individual indicator. That's something I really like. I know on some vehicles it will just show you that the tire pressure is low, but it won't tell you what tire. So you got to screw around and figure out which one. Not in the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Powertrain technology. SmartStream 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with GDI and MPI. Now, another thing I want to note here, I would not buy the Santa Cruz without the turbocharged engine. It's more powerful. It feels more powerful. It's quicker. It's just all around better. So if you're in the market, I probably wouldn't even look at just the straight 4-cylinder. Next up, 8-speed wet dual clutch transmission with Shiftronic. Self-leveling rear suspension. That's a pretty cool feature. If you load up the back end, after driving for a few minutes, it's going to come back up and re-level. I like that. Drive mode select with paddle shifters. It's not a manual. Why pretend to be one? H-track all-wheel drive. I like that. It's not really necessary for me. I don't live in a snowy climate, but if you do, that might come in handy. The exterior, 18-inch alloy wheels with a temporary compact spare. That's probably the only thing I really don't like is that tiny donut spare, but that's what you get. I prefer the 18-inch as opposed to the 20-inch, which you get on the next trim level up or the highest trim. 18-inch is fine. LED daytime running lights, LED tail lights, automatic LED headlights, high beam assist. I like that. Just turn it to auto and it'll do its own thing. Power sunroof, roof side rails. Got that on mine. LED bed lights, adjustable C-channel cleat rail system. That's handy to have if you need to tie anything down or want to see in the back when the tonneau cover is closed. Rear sliding glass with defroster. The only thing about this, it's manual. I would prefer that it was electric. Kind of hard to open the rear if you're in the front seats. Integrated tonneau cover. That is awesome. An option that I think you definitely should get. Sheet molded composite bed, underbed sidewall and sidewall storage compartments rather. That's nice. I love that little under the bed trunk. It's very much like the Honda Ridgeline and I think it's an awesome feature and great utilization of the bed. Rear bumper, corner steps, good if you need to get in the bed without putting the gate down. Heated side mirrors with turn signals. Comfort and convenience. Dual automatic temperature control, a nice feature to have, especially when you have a wife who likes to freeze. Hyundai digital key, that's a pretty cool little feature, I guess. Proximity key with push button start. Love the push button start. Put the keys in your pocket and just go. Remote engine start. Good if you live in an area where it's particularly cold, like in the wintertime. Power driver seat with lumbar support. Awesome. LED interior lights. We've got LEDs everywhere. And that's it for the comfort and convenience, at least in that column. We do have another column. It goes on. And by the way, all those things were included in the price, which we'll get to. Heated front seats. Again, good if you live in a cold climate. I really don't need those. Leather wrapped steering wheel and shift knob. Nice and comfy. Auto dimming mirror with home link. A must. Gotta have that. 60/40 flip up rear seats with a storage bin underneath. That is very nice. 10.25-inch instrument cluster. In my opinion, the best instrument cluster out there. I love that. 8-inch display, audio with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That's a cool feature. So far, it works really, really well. I do prefer the bigger screen, the 10.25-inch audio screen, but you have to step up to the next trim level and you get a bunch of stuff you don't, or I didn't really need. So this one is plenty big enough. Rear view monitor with parking guidance. Dual front USB outlets, HD radio, wireless device charging. I'll probably never use that. My phone has a metal plate on the back for attaching it to a magnet in my other vehicles. But if you don't have that, could come in handy. 115 volt AC power inverter in the bed. That means you have that plug in one of the cubbies, actually on the passenger side. Sirius XM radio with a subscription trial. Blue Link remote start, 3-year complimentary service, and then you get to start paying. Full tank of fuel. That should be given these days, especially with fuel prices. All of that stuff is included in the price. Now, the manufacturer's suggested retail is $36,130, but we have a few extra things that were included on mine, added features. Carpeted floor mats, really could have done without those. Mine actually ended up coming with all weathers, so didn't need them. Cross rails. Oh, by the way, the pricing, $195 for those carpeted floor mats. Crazy. Cross rails, $315. I actually took mine off. If you haul things on the top of your truck, handy to have. And lastly, wheel locks for $65. Just a good little security feature to have, I suppose. Now, moving on down. Let's see. We have the freight. $1,245, that's for the pleasure of bringing it to you. And the final sticker price, $37,950. Now, let's flip over, take a look at the fuel economy. It's rated at 19 city, 27 highway, or 22 miles per gallon average. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm getting right about that mark, I think 21.4 or 6, something like that. And of course, they say you're going to spend an extra $1,500 as compared to other vehicles as an average to drive the Hyundai Santa Cruz. If you're interested, parts content, US Canadian parts content is 53%. And the major sources of foreign parts, of course, is Korea. This is a Korean vehicle, 35%. Mine was assembled, where they all are assembled, in Montgomery, Alabama. There you go. That is the real quick, well, maybe not so quick, rundown of the sticker and the pricing on the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Now, let me say one more thing. When I first started talking to the dealership about this, they had mentioned to me that typically they charge, or they are charging right now, a $2,500 aftermarket adjustment. In other words, you can't put your hands on anything now, and the dealerships are going to charge you more to get them. My dealership waived that fee, so I did not pay the extra $2,500. Anyway, that's the sticker rundown on the 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz. Leave a comment. Let me know. Anything surprise you there? I'd be curious. Real quick, if you didn't in the beginning, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive JT, all about the Jeep Gladiator, and a Rob Motive all about the Toyota Tacoma. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.